Hello beautiful people and welcome to today's video. I think I may have finally cracked the wash and go code for my hair specifically. So this is what it looks like, very textured. We have movement, we have some length on display, but my methods were pretty unorthodox. So if you guys want to see how I achieved this movementy, textured wash and go on myself, then keep watching and let me know what you think at the end. Let me know what you think in the comment. All right guys, first of all, what time is it? It is 11:33 and I just came out of the shower. I washed my hair. I used the melanin black soap shampoo. I conditioned with orange scala and then I used the melanin leave-in while I was in the shower. And for today's wash and go attempt, I'm going to use the Goddess Curls Botanical Jelly. I'm using this one because it fights frizz. It's a holding gel. It adds moisture. I'm going to use this gel to do my wash and go this time. I also have a different method that I want to try because with my last wash and go that failed, I wore it as a wash and go for maybe actually I wore it in that half up half down for a day. It was literally one day, and then the next day I sprayed it with water and then transitioned it to a twist out. So I braided the roots, twisted the ends, and I really liked how that came out. So my idea is, but if this time I braid the roots and then just leave the ends, braid it halfway down and then brush the remaining hair so that it has a wash and go-y kind of texture, and then when it dries the ends will have the natural texture of a wash and go, whereas my roots will have a braid out texture, but it would give me the stretch that I am dying to have. I think that's a good idea, so I'm just gonna try it. And then another thing is I never know what to do with my hair once it's in the wash and go style, and so that's why normally I end up pulling it back. It's really the front that I don't know what to do with. So I'm thinking this time I'm just going to put 2 flat twists in the front of my hair, off center with a slightly side part situation, and just do 2 flat twists like that. That way I won't have to worry about what to do with the front of my hair. It's already kind of handled, and then that way if I decide to wear the back out or if I decide to try and style it, depending on how it comes out, the front will be dealt with, it'll be handled. I'm going to start by parting out the front, applying some of the gel, doing the flat twist, and then I'm going to go through and do maybe medium sections. So when I tell you guys, doing these 2 flat twists in the front was the most difficult thing for me. I don't know why. It's almost like my hands forgot how to flat twist. So I went through the whole struggle of putting a braid there and then changing the braid for a flat twist, but eventually we got to where we wanted to be. So my method for this braid and go is just to braid the roots down about halfway the length of my hair and then brush the ends to try and get that wash and go effect. But I'm going to slow it down so you guys can actually see what it is that I'm doing. So it's my section. I break it down into 3 and I braid it. And I go, like I said, to about halfway the length of my hair. And once I get to that halfway point, I'm going to just drop the braid and use my brush and brush through. Honestly, to get any sort of texture in my hair, I did end up having to add more gel at the end every time I brushed through the end. And then I'm going to mention later that I had to shake my head aggressively. I feel like the aggressive shaking really helped the curls to bounce back and scrunch up together. So that also helped a lot. For some of the sections, I also ended up having to shingle the ends just to help them realize that there's some texture being added to the hair. So I had to shingle them. Some of them I had to coil, like this one. I just had to do any method of curling my hair that I could possibly think of to get my desired results. All right, so it is 12:40, an hour has passed, and this is what I'm working with. Let me zoom you guys in a little bit more. So there's some texture there. Okay, I didn't know my hair did this, but apparently it does. So we have some texture happening, which means this could be a positive thing. This is the last one I did, so it looks a little flat. And then once what I started doing after I did a row is I would aggressively shake my head. I mean, I have a slight headache from the shaking, but I do feel like the shaking does something. I don't know what the something is, but it does something. So I'm going to blow dry my hair for 20 minutes because that's literally all I have. 20 minutes is gonna be 1 o'clock in the morning. So I think I'm going to wrap the bandana so that this stays flat, but I'm going to just put my hair in my bonnet. Like, I'm not going to pull it up or anything because I don't want to risk it not drying because I have an elastic band wrapped around it. I'm gonna dry, blow dry, and go to bed. See you in the morning. It's time to reveal what's really happening here. It's been longer than a day. It's been longer than 2. I think today's now the 3rd day that I have these braid and goes in my hair, and I might have messed it up a little bit by doing that because I've been pulling my hair back into like a ponytail, and some of the wash and go ends are stretched a little bit, but we're gonna take it out and see what becomes of this hairstyle. I am going to use some of this hair oil by Odell to take the braids out and hopefully not create more frizz and issues. And for the takedown process, the most difficult part was honestly taking out my end so that I didn't cause frizz on the wash and go sections. But once I was able to split it back into those 3 braiding legs, it was really easy to just pull the braids apart and then fluff and go. I think it's braid and goes for me from now on. I think it's braid and go, braids and goes for me from now. I love this. I love, like, when I do a normal wash and go, my hair dries that short to my scalp. And so I don't get this kind of like movement. My hair never feels this light. I don't get this like stretched, but still like wash and go-y end texture. I love this. Did my wash and go trial video end in 2 videos? I actually love this. Let me show you guys the back, okay? Because the back feels more textured than the front. Can you see the back? Alright, so if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below on what you guys think I can even do to improve my wash and goes even more. Because even though I found a method that kind of works, I'm not giving up on a conventional wash and go. I do think I still want to try and get that desired wash and go look. So leave a comment down below on anything that I need to do, anything I need to try, any new products that I should try, any new methods that you would recommend, please. I'm not done with my wash and go journey. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.